niggas lost, no priority. I never been a part of a sorority. I always been a part of the minorities. Fist up, middle finger to authority. Flow hotter than the oven mitt. On the mission, I've been sticking to the covenant. Never go to war for the government. Widows crying out, asking where their husbands went. Had a broke heart, got it all intact.
Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you come to the understanding, it's a lot easier to deal with each other.
Yeah, Deacon. SICARRI. 17-15. I should have caught it. 15-38.
No shade on the fucking beat.
Look.
Some new shit exclusive.
Let's go.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
And you said it. And just like that, it's written. Go ahead.
Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together. Go.
Yea, gather together, O nation not
We
desired.
the nation not desired. That's why we got to come together. Because don't nobody care about us. Don't nobody love us. You know what they say? We looking for justice, but it's just us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Before the decree bring forth,
Just like you said, something's coming. Before that decree bring forth, read.
before the day pass
Before
as
that
the
day-
chaff,
Before that day passes the chaff, read.
before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you,
Before the Most High put you to death. Before that day when the Most High bring all them intercontinental ballistic missiles. Before the day when there's the race wars. Before that death comes. Go ahead.
before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord.
Seek the Lord. So that's what we out here doing, man. We out here to tell our brothers and sisters we got to continuously seek the Lord. Let's get that back in Baruch right quick. 4 and 28. Shalom, 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 King. Yeah, man. You know, I mean, I always reference like hip hop and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like Dirty ENT, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is it. This is it. What did Christ say? I was trying to say, who is my mother and who is my brother? Those that do the will of my Father. Go ahead.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God,
As it was our mind to go straight from the Most High, to go straight from our power, that supreme being that gave us life, that allows us to come out here and put in this work, that allows us to, even through hard times, still smile. We the only people on the planet that can do that. Go ahead.
so being returned,
As we return unto the Most High, go ahead.
seek him 10 times more.
We got to seek him 10 times more. Because if it wasn't for, at the end of the day, we got to remember, Deuteronomy 27 and the last verse.
See, we fell in the lines too.
Go ahead.
We don't battle against flesh and blood.
Nah.
We battle against principalities.
Principalities,
powers
yeah.
of the rulers
That
of
part.
the world. So what that means is, if somebody do something to me, like the devil want me to be broke by that person because he want me to fight.
Yeah.
But if you really know God, you'll understand that you'll pray for that person instead of trying to fight with that person.
I mean, especially, and I'll say this straight up. Only you dealing with your brothers and sisters.
Right.
I mean, if it's a heathen, knock their head off. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, we the ones killing each other.
Right.
We the ones, gang banging on each other. So once we come back to knowing we one family and we show that love, I wouldn't punch you in your face if you wanted to sock me, because you might not know no better. But I know better because I understand what it's saying. You know what I mean? So that part, go ahead. Huh? Yeah, Deuteronomy 27. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 26. Cursed be he that confirmeth not all the words of this law to do them.
Cursed be he that what?
Cursed be he that confirmeth not all the words of this law to do them.
Cursed be he that confirmeth not all the words of this law to do them. Go ahead.
All the people shall say, Amen.
And all the people shall say, so be it. We knew what we was up to. We knew what we had in store for us. All we had to do was serve the Most High. But we wanted some fleshly man over us. We wanted some king over us, right? And then we got all the other nations around us. We get your point. Go on inside. Be in the Old Testament. Like the Most High left these nations here to be a prick in us, right?
Times it's gonna be like the time for Noah. All in the wilderness is gonna come from earth. It's gonna be like a massacre. Like it's gonna be
Well, let's say this, right? When it comes to the fallen angels, the fallen are Israelites that fell away, right? Because just like when you go back to Genesis and it talks about the sons of God slept with the daughters of men, right? That was the Adamites. That was Adam and his descendants sleeping with the other nation's daughters, right? Because we the sons of God.
You're looking out.
Right? So when we talk about the fallen angels, that's talking about the Israelites that left the law, right? And you have some people that, because they left it, some of them were predestined for destruction in the end, which is that 2/3, right? Let me get it. What you got? You got it?
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 33, verse 55. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land,
See, but we didn't drive out the inhabitants of the land. We didn't kill all the Canaanites. We didn't kill all the Amalekites. Right? Go ahead. We let the king of Amalek live. Go ahead.
from before you, then it shall come to pass
Then it shall come to pass, meaning the future, right? Go.
that those which ye let remain of them
Those nations that you let live, go ahead,
shall be pricks in your eye
they should be pricks in our eyes, man.
and thorns in your side.
And thorns in your side.
Read, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell.
And they shall vex you in the land. Look at all these nations that are around us. Making money off of us. That. Our image, our knowledge, our self-worth, our ingenuity,
Bring it out, huh?
our intellectual property. Like, if it wasn't for us doing what we do, no, this would never last. But because we don't know no better, we're gonna, and because we in captivity, we're gonna continue fueling their pockets, which is fine.
But
It's gonna go down.
Too, we civilized all this when we sin.
Of course.
We don't even know that. We out here lost. See, that's why God is with us right now.
That part. Let's get that. Hosea 1. Get that. Romans 9. Start at 24. You ready? Let's wait that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 24. Even us, whom he hath called,
Even us whom he had called, right? Go ahead.
not of the Jews only,
Not of the southern kingdom only. Go ahead.
but also of the Gentiles.
But also of those Israelites that don't know they Israel, don't live like they Israel, and don't know that it's time to get their mind right. Right? Go ahead.
As he saith also in Osee,
As he says also in Hosea, go ahead.
I will call them my people, which were not my people.
He'll call us his people, which were his people. Go ahead.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the
Hold on.
sand of the sea.
Hold on. Go up. Go up.
Yo,
Start at 8 because I
Yo,
want everybody to know that we weren't
you
his
see
people at the time.
people walking by, can you make sure nobody try to do me
It's
dirty?
the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 8.
Now when she had weaned, lo, Ruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. Then said God, call his name Lo Ami, for ye are not my people,
That's what the Most High said. You are not my people,
and I will not be your God.
and he will not be our God. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
But at the end of the day, Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. You pick up a handful of sand, you can't count the grains.
Come.
Go ahead.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass
And it shall come to pass, meaning in the future. Go ahead.
that in the place where it was said unto them,
In that place, which is America, where it said unto them what?
ye are not my people,
That we were not his people. Y'all Canaanites. Y'all niggas. Y'all Spicks. Y'all Tomahawk. You talking about Israel. He's saying in that land where you dwell, they're going to tell you you're not his people. Go ahead.
there it shall be said unto them,
But there, in that land, it shall be said unto you. Go ahead.
ye are the sons of the living God.
You are the sons of the living God. And that's another cut when it talks about and the sons of God. If God is your father, then you are God's. Psalms 82 and 6. John 10 and 34. Go ahead, finish that up.
Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
And in that land, Judah, the southern kingdom, so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, shall then be joined unto the northern kingdom, which is the so-called Hispanics and the natives of Seminole and indigenous descent. Go ahead.
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together
They will be gathered together. Go ahead.
and appoint themselves one head.
Who's that head that we're going to appoint over us? Christ. Yahweh Shai, Mashiach. Go ahead.
And they shall come up out of the land.
And then we shall come up out of the land. Not beforehand. After we do that, after we say we're going to serve the Most High, we're going to serve his son, then we shall be taken up out of the land. But we're not going nowhere until we wholeheartedly say, yo, you know what? I'm down. Give me a breakdown of the give me an explanation of what the rapture is. Like when you're taken up. If you can quote it like that, but we do believe that there are chariots and the 1/3 or the elect will be taken up in those chariots at the time of the destruction. Yeah. Go ahead, finish that up.
For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Jezreel, right? Israel. Alright? Listen. Yeah, man. So, I guess you can finish it out there.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 24. As he saith also in Hosea,
Which is what we just read.
I will call them my people,
I will call them my people,
which were not my people.
which weren't my people.
And
Because he let us go. Just like the divorcement, right? Go ahead.
and her beloved, which was not beloved.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass
And it shall come to pass in the future. Go ahead.
that in the place where it was said unto them,
Hey, this is prophecy.
Ye are-
And brothers always got to remember, all they had was the Old Testament. So everything they talked about in the New Testament is in the Old Testament. Brothers be like, you don't need the old no more. And I ain't even saying brothers, I'm talking about religious people, Christians. They'll tell you don't need the Old Testament no more because the New Testament. How you gonna understand the new if you don't understand the old? Read that.
ye are not my people.
Because everything is quoted from the Old Testament. Go ahead. That's why we always got to be here a little, there a little. We got to show more than one witness, right? By the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall the matter be established. So if you see it written one time, don't go off of that. It's got to be somewhere else. And if you don't see it somewhere else, then don't take that up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
There,
Don't rely on it. Go ahead.
there shall they be called the children of the living God. Isaiah also cried
Isaiah also said it. Go ahead.
concerning Israel.
And see, people will go here and be like, see, it said, you know, God said, you know, I'll call them my people who weren't my people. And then we'd be like, well, who's that talking about? He's talking about the Gentiles. He's talking about the other nations. Where in Hosea did it ever say that? Where in Isaiah did it ever say that? Read that. It's called replacement theology. Y'all ain't the people no more. The church is now the people. Last time I checked, Israel is the church. Go ahead.
Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
A remnant, that's that 1/3. All right? That's the elect and the 1/3. That's the elect. Fine. Go ahead.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
We all understand, see, a lot of people get the concept of precept wrong, right? Precept is a commandment, a law. So it says law upon law, right? If you see the law here, you're going to see it played out somewhere else. Go ahead.
Precept upon precept.
Law upon law. Go ahead.
Line upon line.
Line upon line. Go ahead.
Line upon line.
This is how you get the understanding. Go ahead.
Here a little and there a little.
We went to Hosea and we went to Romans. Here a little and there a little. We didn't have to go through the whole chapter. Sometimes it's just that one verse that correlates with the next one. That's all it takes. And that's why when we talk about the elders put in all that work, because you're talking about before there was YouTube, before there was keyword searches, these brothers was in there like, all right, well, this is talking about this. And they're reading the whole Bible over and over and over again until they see that next thing somewhere else. And they're putting it together. But that was all through the Spirit, though. Because you couldn't get this understanding unless you were doing the will of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? I'm glad to see y'all out here, man. I'll tell you no lie.
I said something, but I didn't really, chop it up.
Man.
I like to be around like-minded people.
You know, we was out there, sorted up, man. He wasn't with us. It's all good. You know, he'll probably celebrating New Year somewhere else. You know, popping bottles. I saw you on Snapchat. But, you know, we went out there just to let our people know. Our New Year, that's why, like, I go to the plantation and people be like, Happy New Year. I be like, in all actuality, how is it a new year if new means new growth to spring forth, which is the springtime, to bring forth new life. That's why the new year is in the spring, the start of the spring. You know? So that's what a lot of people don't get, right? So we was out there just letting our people know we got to get out of the mindset of
broke heart, got it all intact.
losing there.
Had to leave my ex came crawling back. Fell into the random game, niggas started falling back. Niggas pledging leads to the flag, but I'm calling cap. Niggas rapping money, no precious metals. Wood grain steering wheel when the Lexus pedal. While we getting gunned down by these treacherous devils. On the real, I'm trying to build like Tetris levels.